Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. I am your host, Mr. Foresight. And if this is your first time joining, I want to thank you. You are in the place to start your new crypto journey and the place where you're going to build wealth and opportunity. Today, we're going to be discussing Ethereum. We're going to talk about Ethereum, something that I missed actually yesterday during the day, but I read it last night and I just want to report on it. But before we do, I want to start this day off right. Get our affirmation right to all my free thinkers because that's what you are. You're a free thinker. All right. To manifest wealth, I put into action the required wisdom. You got that right. And if you have signed up and subscribed to this video, you well on your way. You ahead of the pack. Okay. So, and one other thing before I really get started, I want you guys to be careful down below in the comments. We got a great community, but every now and then I see some stuff in there about people trying to get people talking to people about portfolios and different things, and that's fine. But if anybody starts to talking about getting your crypto keys or getting any type of money from you, they are not affiliated with this channel. They are not affiliated with this channel, and you need to be careful. Be careful. We're entering that time now where there's going to be scammers everywhere. They're going to be down in the comments. And if I were you, I would just treat it as don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. I've been there. I've been there. People go to talking about they can help you in your wallet and in your with your information, and then next thing you know, they say, "Give me your keys so I can check out your wallet." Be careful. Be careful, especially if it's something that's gonna navigate you off this site. Always be careful. You guys are the utmost concern of mine. I know it's a lot of new investors that are on this channel because it's dedicated to helping the new investors and some of the veterans as well. But that also makes you a target. That makes you a target. They'll look at a channel like this and say, "Oh, it's a lot of noobs on there." So they start looking at chops and getting at your funds. So just be careful. Be careful. When in doubt, just leave it alone. Just go silent. Okay, y'all. Now, with that out the way, let's jump into the video. Okay, here's what I saw. Hong Kong. Hong Kong. They approved their first Bitcoin ETF. Okay. We did too. We already did that. Been there, done that. But they also approved an Ethereum ETF as well. Something we have yet to do. I know Bitcoin. I know BlackRock has already filed to get an Ethereum ETF as well as Fidelity, but it hasn't been approved yet. But when I look at something like this, we're always looking ahead. We're always looking ahead so we can see what we can anticipate so that we can get there and get some wealth. Um, well, when I look ahead and I see that Hong Kong has an Ethereum ETF, that tells me personally that we're right around the corner, as in this year, right around the corner. So I believe we're gonna get one, yes, which is going to definitely affect the price of crypto. It says here, Hong Kong security regulator reportedly approved the in-kind creation model for Bitcoin and Ether ETFs instead of the cash create model in the United States. Hong Kong has become the latest country to approve a spot exchange trade funded, which is ETF, traded funds for Bitcoin and Ether, with local regulators issuing approvals to at least three local issuers. I read something like this and immediately I say, yes, yes, this is a great thing because I'm always thinking, how can I benefit from this? So I go over here and I look at the price of Ethereum. Ethereum's getting beat up right now, but that's nothing to worry about. You look at Ethereum and market cap, billions. Ethereum is billions. Remember, Ethereum is number two. It's number two. So a lot of you out there may not hold Ethereum, especially some of you new people. You may not hold Ethereum because you look at a price of $3,000 and you say that's a little bit too rich for my blood. I remember those days. Now, but when I look at it now, look at that fear and greed. It's steady coming down. People are afraid because of the impending war and different things that's going on in the political space. But they still, a lot of people don't even know that there's a Bitcoin halving. They don't even realize that. So a lot of that right there is that fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And that's in this channel. This is how we pounce on that. We use that. When people are afraid, we're going into battle to pick up some of the stuff that they're letting go. Okay, let me go back to Ethereum here. Looking at $3,000 for Ethereum just off the 7 day though. Where we at? So this 3,000. Got to realize though. Where is it? What was I looking at? Just on the 13th, was the 13th? It was down to $2,880. That was a great time to grab some Ethereum. Uh, but we're looking at. Let me see something here. Let's look at the 1 month. Just on the 8th. Just the 8th, people, of this month, April 8th, Ethereum was $3,722. We're definitely going past that because here's the thing. When you talk about an ETF, you talk about easy money coming in. You're talking about your grandma, your uncle, your dad, and people like that who may not, they believe in the stock market. They don't believe in crypto, so they're way more comfortable because it's a lot easier to get into an ETF than crypto. I mean, which is subjective, but to a lot of the certain generations, they're like, no, no, no. I only deal with the stock market, so it's easy for them to just buy a few shares of an Ethereum ETF. Well, that's easy, and that's what you want. I'm perfectly fine with that because it opens up so many possibilities for Ethereum's price. Currently, there's talk that Ethereum will hit $10,000 this cycle, or somewhere around 15,000. I'm saying that Ethereum, if we see a Ethereum ETF, I'm thinking that we're going to be more to the 18,000 to possibly 20,000 because that's going to be a lot of money flowing in. Just look at how it did Bitcoin, and you can see how it's going to do Ethereum. But for those of you who missed out on the Bitcoin, and maybe Bitcoin is up there now. Unless you got just a big bag and you got a ton of money, most people are not going to be able to get in Bitcoin. And some people will tell you, well, just put $100 in different things in Bitcoin. I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to put $100 or $200 in Bitcoin. I'm not going to put $1,000 in Bitcoin because just how far it is right now, you're not going to really make any good money on it. But on Ethereum now, not financial advice, I look at it Ethereum, and when it dropped down to 2,800, somewhere up in there, you'd put $500 in Ethereum. Ethereum rise to possibly $30,000. Not saying it's going to do that, but over the years, it rises something like that. No, we're talking. You got a little bit of money. So Ethereum has a really, really great chance right now. It's a great opportunity to enter. Looking at a high just from 2 years ago, Ethereum was almost at $5,000. It was $4,891 to be exact, just 2 years ago. That was the all-time high. Back then, I remember people was talking about Ethereum's going to reach $10,000. Hell, I even thought it was going to reach it. I was the noob way back then. But you're looking at it now. I'm like, again, it's like I always tell you guys, the difference between now and the difference between then is now we have uh talk of an ETF. We have an ETF. They ain't had none of that back then. Matter of fact, it was unfathomable. People was thinking like, no, ain't no way in hell everybody is going to embrace crypto. You heard it. You probably still hear it from people. Oh, crypto's not going to be here no more. Crypto's a scam. No, crypto's not a scam. Crypto has scammers, but so does fiat currency. Don't get me started. But anyway, all-time low of 42 cents, which was 8 years ago. Man, do I wish I could go back in time. But anyway, so I look at Ethereum and I say, this is a great opportunity with the things that's going on right now overseas with war and everything, and how it's just affecting the overall crypto market in general, it's time you can make money. And when you get into something like an Ethereum, your money is pretty much, I look at it, that's a safe bet for someone that's new to crypto. That's a safe bet. And it's a great time to be stacking some Ethereum if you do have it. Some people would say no. I'm always going to say it because, for one, it's the number two. It's the number two crypto token. And it's number two for a reason. It is number two for a reason. So, for all you out there that's looking to make some, definitely make some money, Ethereum will probably be a really good bet. For those of you that just don't have any Ethereum, might be good to pick up some. I'm not saying pick up a whole token. It's just all depends on everybody's financial situation. But it's always good. I say it's good to hold some Ethereum, because an ETF will change everything. It will change everything, and keep taking advantage of what's going on right now. Keep taking advantage in the market, and just buying up things, because this right here, this Hong Kong approves its first Bitcoin and Ether ETFs. United States right around the corner. Good morning, everybody. Let's get this day started. I'm out.